Before they treat you, they label you, and every label comes with a code. Let's break this down real fast. ICD, International Classification of Disease. It's the global system for labeling diagnosis. CPT, that's current procedural terminology. This tracks every medical and therapeutic service you receive. HCPCS, that's Healthcare Common Procedure Coding System. It expands on CPT and covers things like ambulances, prosthetics, Medicaid services, basically anything billable outside the basics. DSM, Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. That's where mental health labels come from. These aren't just codes, they're how the system turns foster care into a spreadsheet. Meet Sam and Mike. They're both 5 years old. They live in the same house, they play with the same toys, and they eat the same cereal. They even have the same favorite color. It's green. But only one of them actually lives here with their real parents. The other is just visiting, kind of. He's only here temporarily until the state says otherwise. That's Sam. Sam was taken at birth from his parents. His parents were addicted to drugs, violent with each other, and had a tendency to be quite neglectful when it came to cleanliness. Code Z62.21, Family Disrupted by Parental Drug Use. That's the first code that went into Sam's file as he became a ward of the state. At 3 years old, Sam had been placed in about 4 different foster homes. He knew his caseworker and the judge overseeing his case better than he knew his own name. By the time Sam was 5, he was placed with Mike's family. Mike loved him. Mike treated him like the brother he never had. Until one day, jealousy kicked in. It all started when Mike and Sam were playing out in the backyard. Each one of them had squirt guns and were enjoying the water and the sun. That's when, all of a sudden, Sam fell down and skinned his knee. But before a tear could even hit a blade of grass, Sam's foster mom, Mike's real mother, had him swaddled up and had kissed his knee and said, "That'll make it all better." And the weird thing was, Sam thought it did. Mike, on the other hand, did not like seeing his mom hugging another child. So, he waited until him and Sam were alone, and he let Sam know, "You're just a foster kid. That's my mom. She doesn't love you. Don't hug her. And I want you to go." Sam really wasn't sure how he should take this, and so he cried. Mike said, "If you cry or tell Mom that I told you, she's gonna make you leave and you'll be in trouble." And this was the start of Sam's new behavior. A lot of confusion, actually. After about 3 days, Mike's mother let Sam's caseworker know that she didn't think the placement was working out any longer. Sam had gotten withdrawal and no longer wanted to participate in any of the family activities and didn't even want to play with Mike. That was all it took. Sam's bags were packed and sitting by the door by 7 p.m. that night. As soon as the caseworker got Sam in the car, she started basically debriefing him for her report. After filling out her report, she wrote a couple referrals, and Sam was sent for a diagnosis. "Hey Sam, meet your new therapist." And the codes just started piling on. Sam became kind of a crybaby. F93.0, Separation Anxiety Disorder. Another label, another diagnosis, another billable reason to keep him in therapy. And from that point on, Sam continued to move from home to home, facility to facility. Each move added more damage. He got labeled as oppositional, F91.3, Oppositional Defiant Disorder. He was labeled aggressive, R45.6, Anger and Irritability. He was labeled as sad, F32.0, Mild Depressive Episode. He had no one, but the system made sure that he had a thick-ass file. By age 10, Sam had gotten into many fights. By 13, he'd ran away more than twice. By 15, He'd been locked in facilities with other high-risk and violent youth. All that trauma turned into treatment plans and Medicaid payouts. Every outburst was coded. Every tear was profit. And then one day, Sam found himself walking into a prison mental health evaluation room. Another referral, another code. But this time, the counselor already knew his name. It was Mike, the boy who once called him brother, the boy who said, "You don't belong here," now working for the same system that chewed Sam up and spit him out. Sam didn't survive the system. He was absorbed by it, diagnosed, coded, moved, billed, until his humanity was replaced by acronyms. Z codes for his trauma, F codes for his behavior, R codes for everything else that they didn't understand. Together, they built his identity and they sealed his fate. The medical billing codes I used in this video are real. I will include links to them and some others along with some definitions in the description. The storyline, however, is not mine. It is completely made up. It's not anybody's. I made it up just in order to show how a caseworker and a therapist can code stack in order to make a foster child not only more valuable, but also it opens up more placements.